Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to talk about ZBCN, yet another video, but this time I'm going to do something that I usually don't do, but it's kind of funny. So it's a bit of entertainment also today. I'm going to talk about a video I made a month and a half ago about the top risks on ZBCN, on ZBEC network. By the way, if you like ZBCN, smash and like the channel, follow me, okay? That helps me a lot. Get this, content right through to as much people as possible. In the video, I discussed about the top risks, and a lot of people ridiculed me. Okay, they said you don't know anything, blah blah blah. Right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to that video and we're gonna go over some comments and we're gonna have some laughs. I'm gonna try and do it fast and furious. One thing in mind. Okay, I'm sharing this not to feel good or to ridicule them back. Okay, I'm showing you this to show you that a lot of new traders or new investors, new crypto people, right? Newbies, let's call it, or even more seasoned one that never tried to pass, the lane from unprofessional to professional. They have the same type of biases, mistakes, and thoughts. And if you are one of these people that thought this but didn't write it but still think it, maybe you should consider getting into, my membership where I teach and I show everything that I do, including all the trades that we take. So it's for your consideration. If that's something you like, you can come. I invite you. All right. This is the video. As you can see, ZBCN in trouble. Major risks nobody's talking about. September 28th. Okay. By the way, just to make sure that we're on the same page, I'm going to show where September 28th was on the price action of ZBCN, so we can understand what happened ever since. September 28th is over here. Okay, we had somewhat, for some people can say, hey, we had a rally right after you made that. Perfect. We have like a 37% rally. Beautiful. If you made a trade out of this, I salute you. But the reality is that most of the people on YouTube are hodlers, and the reality is that you are 40% down, at risk of further going down. Okay, quite the risk of further going down, and it's just not necessary. I believe it's not necessary to be in these drawdowns, and I'm going to talk about it right now because let me move myself over here just a little bit so um maybe we can see me. Come on, what's happened over here? Come on, customize. All right, I'm gonna move myself to the other side. Hey, I'm still here. All right, so as you can see, September 28th. All right, so some comments, okay? Someone saying, thanks for being a realist. Thank you very much. Okay. Someone over here is saying retail typically doesn't move the market much, institutions do. It's true, but not always, and not in small caps. Okay, in small caps, retail can move coins, but it can't create real trends. So trends, we need institutions. Anyway, Zebek has shown once it's go, it's time it's go. Point being, all crypto is manipulated. I agree. Okay, not manipulated, but just crypto. I think all crypto is crypto. Partners, he's saying with Uphold, Coinbase Ventures, Gotnax, and dozens of other partners have shown ZBCN is part of the club. Price action will be reflected once the institutions decide, just like XRP, Stellar, etc. Patience is key. Okay. Now, what this dude is saying that just like XRP and Stellar, if you waited 2-3 years, everything was goody go. Why? First of all, you don't know. You don't really know. Okay. Patience is another word for being lazy, in my opinion, because yes, it happens every now and then. You can get saved by the market, but it's not a strategy. You're relying on luck. Okay. And also, so one thing you don't know if it will happen for ZBCN, because the fact it happened for XRP doesn't mean it will happen for ZBCN. Also, appreciate the fact we probably entered into a bear market right now, and the XRP, move happened at the end of the bull market in November 24. Okay. So very different things, apples and it's not even apples and oranges, it's apples and cucumbers. Okay. And he's saying it will be reflected, whatever. Okay, I don't believe that. Also, I don't believe that you need to be patient. I believe that you can trade other assets while having an eye on ZBCN, just like we are, for example. Trade other assets, increase your ROI, just like we've been doing. And by the way, if you want to see some proof, I made a video, 1 hour long video about all the trades we took in October 25, which is last month. All the trades, you see that the winners, the losers, the longs, the shorts, everything there. And at the end, you will see the results we had. Beautiful. Go check that out. Okay. So I believe you can trade all the way. And if once your beloved coin will show that it wants to go again, then you can get back to it. Okay, you know what's the problem is, no edge is referring to me. You don't have diamond balls, more like raisin balls. I told him, LOL, you got that right, man. I do have raisin balls. That's called risk management. And I stand behind this because risk management is my number one philosophy. I believe risk management is the number one principle every trader and investor needs to lean on first. If you don't have risk management, you have no business at all in the market. Anyway, he was ridiculing me and he's down 40% at least, right? This dude is saying, I'm using this as an opportunity to buy more while it's on sale. I'm super bullish. Down 40%. This dude Tony is saying same thing again. The mentality. That's why I went all in, as if it's an ego contest. I didn't make this video to feel intellectually smart. I made this video to warn people of the top risks that ZBCN had, in my opinion. But people get offended and they try to fight this as if it's an ego fight. No, my main concern is about me making ROIs, having a beautiful lifestyle for my family and me and for my members. That's it. If ZBCN is a if ZBCN was just a meme coin, I'd be concerned. But it's not just a meme coin. As if crypto, coins are anything more than just cryptos. Everything is a meme coin, in my opinion, except Bitcoin, maybe. So again, that mentality of you found something that is not a meme coin and you just want to hold it because it's not a meme coin, it's fallacy. When the market goes down, and even prior to the market, 99.9% of all cryptos, they have an issue with gravity, that they go down, regardless of which sector they are from. ZBCN is doing very well. Will be 100% fine. Okay, no, you're not going to be 100% fine. Okay, and we have some people over here. If it said it just came back to new low range, it's institution, they will move ZBCN. It's not the small fry. Nice, we're talking about the concerns, though I think ZBCN will move next month. Next month is now November, right? Oh no, actually October. It moved down in October, moving down in November. Personally, once rates come and risk is back on for the big money. And I told him that actually rate were cut 2 weeks ago already. So I didn't know what he was referring to exactly. It was just wrong. And again, that mentality of something will come, that I think a lot of people believe they're smarter than the market is. I think I'm as dumb as a kike. I don't know, man. And for me, I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't want to feel smart. I just want to make ROI. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do over here. Okay. Okay. Sad to tell you, but this is true. He's telling me, okay, that this is what he's gonna say. It's true. How long have you been in crypto? He's asking me, by the way, since 2017. Stop the FUD. You don't know anything. I don't know anything. Stop misleading people with lies. If you don't know this for the future, please. What do you say over here? Dude, it's okay. I don't control the market. No one cares about my opinion. I won't be the one ruining your dream. Because a lot of people, look, they get mad at me because a lot of people, they choose a coin, in this case, ZBCN, and they tie their long-term dreams in like a lottery in a coin. They put money and they fantasizing about the future. If this coin will just make it 10x or 100x, I'm going to be all that goody in my life. And then I come along and I show them the other side of what's possible, because everything is possible. Okay, I don't decide the possibilities. The possibilities are something that anyone with just a small sensible mind can understand. They Yes, you can make ROIs, but you can lose also. And you need to understand when the market is conducive for move higher, and when it's down. That's the trick. That's the professionalism. And most people just think by holding they will be like everything is going to be okay, and they're romanticizing. And no, eventually most people just don't. All right, Brew, you're tripping, is telling me. All right, the market is still waiting for risk on to dominate. And this is the end of September 25. What are you talking about? Risk on has been dominant since January 2023, when Bitcoin broke from 17 above 20. That's when risk and the stock market is already also in a 2.5 year, almost 3 year of a bull market already in stocks and crypto, and this dude is telling me that he's waiting for risk on to happen. Is he ludicrous? By the time this comment happened, Nvidia was up like 17x, the biggest stock in the stock market. If that's not risk on asset, then what is? Okay. XRP did the same thing, pumped and dump on news. ZB. So what? So what if if one other coin or any other coin made that? Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the fact that that's not an argument to say that if it happened to one coin at one period of time, then it will happen for ZBCN now. It might, but it's not an argument with data that you can actually say, oh, you know what, this is a repeatable pattern. This is something that happens at this time again and again. No, it's not an edge. It's just you wishfully thinking that if something happened there, it can happen here, which again, it is a possibility. I'm not saying it's not, but it's not a high probability possibility. It's a low probability, especially because of where we are in the market cycle. Okay. And again, I'm buying the dip, all yeah baboons again. So someone bought the dip and lost 40% and counting. Okay, someone is saying good points, but all the partnerships show they're working hard, but no price action. I see with Theta, I don't understand why price doesn't move. I can only suspect that with 15 billion stakers, the reward saturated the price. Okay, it's actually saying something interesting. Also, the market being down with Bitcoin, the market just needs new buyers. And when the market shifts to adoption, this could lead to price action. Okay, let's say I agree. It can happen in years from now. Again, this is not an argument why to hold something or why to just invest in something because we need new buyers and this can happen, whatever. No, you want something that gives you an edge and high probability, something that like we teach and I showed multiple times in the past. Okay. In my opinion, I believe that strategically releasing news to keep coin propped up in this area while they manipulate it. Okay, ZBCN is being suppressed. So these people are a conspiracy. Oh, it's being suppressed. Don't sell. Don't sell. Blah blah. Yes, let's say you are right. I don't care about it. I don't believe in manipulation, market, whatever. I don't care about it. Okay, it doesn't help me trade. It doesn't help me make decisions. Okay, it's noise. But let's say he is right. So get out. What are you waiting for? Why are you holding a coin if it's going to go down? If it's suppressed, I'll get it. The whole another this is another fallacy. Oh man, I love this one. The whole crypto and stock market is manipulated. Oh, I thought he was going to say it's down because a lot of people say the whole crypto market is down. That's why ZBCN is down. What does it matter? Okay, let's say I agree. So why are you holding it? You could have sold it. You could have actually went short like we do. Go long when it's pumping. Go short when it's dumping. Whoa, why hold it? I don't get it. Okay. Again, same like XRP. Look, partnership with NHL and NBA, and you sold. LOL. Mr. Ronald Kimberlin is laughing at me. He's laughing at me because supposedly ZBCN have partnerships with NBA and NHL. What he failed to understand is that if this is true, price would have reflected bullishness in investors' eyes. But when supposedly very bullish things happen, like these kind of news events of NBA, NHL, whatever, but price action doesn't go up, then something is off, something is odd. And that's where my experience came in. I was seeing all this good news met with bad price action, and that was off. Okay, so the fact that something bullish happens doesn't mean it's actually will mean anything or will create a catalyst. Again, don't try to outsmart the market. If the market is saying the price is going down, even with good news, then price is going to go down. Okay. He's saying also, I sold my ZBCN. Yes, I sold my ZBCN in huge profit. Thank you. Dude, just pipe down. So he say the other dude says, while I'm smoking, this dude is saying, I need to smoke. ZBCL will go up when Bitcoin goes parabolic, along with everything else. So this dude is waiting for luck. Another one, luck. Oh, if Bitcoin goes up, ZBCL will go up. Why wait? Why wait? Why not be in cash? Why not try other things that are actually working? I don't believe this. It's all nonsense. Okay. You see, he doesn't want to believe me. or at least open his mind to the possibility. Smart people, even though they want to hold the coin, they will be like, you know what, you have some interesting points, Joe. I need to reflect on that. You don't need to instantly believe me. Don't actually. I think you should be critical about what I'm saying, but at least open your ears. I appreciate your work. Bro, what's up with you? The whole market is down. Here you go. The whole market is down. If I had to trust one coin above all else, it was ZBCN. 40% down. I don't trust any coin. None. You know what? I trust USDT. Why? Because it's pegged to the dollar. And that I can work with that. That's something that I can work with. Holding something forever that has huge volatility in it, can do. There's a difference between retail activity and sentiment, then utility and plumbing infrastructure, another utility thing, the short-term perspective. Oh, this dude is saying that if I walk in the room with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, you will conclude long-term. ZBCN has already partnered with entities in run global finance. I guess you are smarter and have more foresight than them, as if I'm smarter than the institutions or Bill Gates. No, I'm actually much dumber, to be honest. Okay, that's why they are where they are, and I'm where I am. But I believe that I'm really good, well off. Okay, because I don't try to be smart. I don't try to be cute. I'm just trying to trade the markets. I like to tell that I'm like a remora fish. You know what a remora fish is? A remora fish is a fish that leeches on top of a great white shark and lets the great white shark do all the work for him, and the remora just eats easily peasily. I'm a remora and I leech on a great white shark, which is the market. I don't care. The shark wants to go there, I go with it. Wants to go there, I go with it. And I take my chunks along the way. Someone is saying, "You funny. No one can predict the prices." And I always say no one can predict prices. I always say in each video, no one can. I can't. I don't know the future. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I don't. But I do know that you can work with probabilities. Your opinion is a stretch. All right, that's it. We ended, this video for now. Look, you can see it, and this is not new. Okay, whenever I make a negative thought process about a coin that people like and love, they get offended. My call to all of you is, don't believe me, criticize me, but open your ears and criticize yourselves. Okay, first try to open your mind, see if whether or not someone is saying something that might be plausible, and if so, remember my number one philosophy: risk management. I don't need a strong ego. I don't need to have diamond balls. I can be raising balls all day long. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, remember I'm the remora. I don't need to be a great white shark. I eat just as well all the time, and I'm happy and I'm growing all the time. If you want to come and grow with me, I invite you. You can come join the VIP, scan the QR code, come join me, take, whatever you wish. You want the VIP, elite VIP, the Jomo trades, you can take anything that you want and you feel good about. I'm going to share how it looks like so you can see how what happens over here. Oh, I need to go to something else. If you're with me until now, then you're patient enough to wait another second over here. All right, perfect. Now I'm going to share this so you can see it. Okay, perfect. Share, replace the share. Here we go. So this is how it looks like. We have the elite VIP for people with, either you're very serious and you want, this is the coaching tier. We coach you, me and CM, by the way, we coach you hand by hand, weekly calls with us, everything that you need with us, everything. It's a really good tier for people that either have a lot of money, 50K, 100K, a million, and each mistake they make costs a lot and hurts. Come to us. We'll make sure at least the first thing you do is stop with the mistakes and then help you build again. Stop destruction, then help you build. Or you can join the Jomo VIP over here or the Jomo Trades. By the way, if you normalize the Jomo VIP because it's a 4 months tier, it's cheaper than a monthly Jomo Trades, but you get more. Okay, you get more. You get more courses, you get more information, you get closer access to me. I'm rewarding people that want to be with me for the longer term. Okay, for me, what's important is people that believe in me, believe in my work, and want to work with me for longer term. If you come for a month on a month basis, I love you. I want all the best for you, but I don't see, the work that you want to be doing. Okay, this is what I have for you, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed and it opened your mind a little bit. Until next time.